I have a problem with your slapping though, but it's fine.
Do you like? Okay.
Then I need to download and sound it because once.
Hi.
Alright, manene guys, sifikile sigalelekile igama ngo LB lebohang anchors for our political connects. Namhlanje I'm with the one and only Lindiwe Mpanza ne? I'm sorry. Kimusutu. I have to understand. Mpanza. Okay, thank you. You look so disappointed.
I am very disappointed.
I'll get it right.
I'm very disappointed.
What's my surname?
I also can't pronounce it.
You see?
But also his surname is like a name, so I don't understand. At first I was like, what's going on here? Anyway.
No, it's all good. How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
No. Talk towards it, and thank you very much for allowing us to do this interview.
Finally.
It's long overdue, eh?
Kunini.
I'm going to no, ngiphizi.
No, I was busy. I'm always busy. Namhlanje already. Oh, yeah, understand. So
okay, I know. Don't worry, we're gonna be done in the blink of an eye. Okay, let's get into it. Who is Lindiwe Mpanza?
I hate this question.
Oh, I love it.
I hate it because I can't answer this question.
Try your best.
Lindiwe is a young black female. I'll give you my PR answers. Let me give you my PR answers. So young black female, born and bred in Vosloorus, in the East Rand. I am a journalist by profession.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just me. I don't have a hobby.
Reading, nothing?
I used to love reading, but not anymore.
So what do you do for fun?
So I'm just like...
What do you do for fun?
Also, what's fun?
Going out with friends, clubbing.
That's fun. I mean, I do go out. I don't club, definitely not. I do go out, but...
You don't club?
No.
Why?
Okay, one is when you're clubbing or like seen me anyway.
No, I haven't, but I'm just like wondering why.
It's not my scene.
It has never been?
Never been.
Hey, what good girl, ne?
Yeah.
Pastor's kid? No?
Pastor's kid, no. Maybe I'm the pastor.
Can I get an amen?
Please. No, it's definitely not my scene.
Oh. Yeah. So you don't drink?
No, last pussy juice.
Pussy juice. But were you offering us something?
But this is loud. You can't be telling people that. No, I offer people, but I don't drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't drink.
Oh, okay, it's for the visitors.
For the visitors, yeah. But I know good people like you.
No, not me. Anyways, we move as Kolapo. We move. So how was it like growing up in Vosloorus?
Sure, it was. To be quite honest, I don't remember my years in Vosloo. I know I was born and bred in Vosloo. Then we moved to Dawn Park.
Okay.
Right, from Vosloorus. Growing up there, I was the only child technically. I mean, I have an older sister, but she's like really old. So being one, I was.
She does not look old.
Oh no, she's hot. She doesn't look old, but she was like, I didn't have a friend. Like I was always alone. Like
wow.
Yeah. So I was a very quiet child. I'd play by myself. I liked writing a lot. But also being like I was like tomboyish. But yeah, no, I've always been tomboyish. Wow. Guns, my dad used to buy me guns.
Yo.
Yeah.
Tatako. Mama boy vuma londo.
Of course.
The head of the house.
Of course.
So what were your interests as a child?
Sure. How old?
We can start at your teens, 16.
I'm trying to think. 16. 16 is in high school, ne? What was I in? Oh no, high school. My high school years was so horrible. I hated everything.
Shy.
No, I just didn't understand. It was a part of my life where I was just like, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to navigate this life thing, and it was a mess. I quite frankly, I wasn't interested in anything.
Sheesh.
Including people.
I so want to ask you something right now, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
Don't ask. This is a family-friendly show. Please don't ask those things.
BG.
Please, BG, please.
Okay, cool. Varsity, where did you study?
Studied at Damlin.
Is it Damelin or Damlin?
Damlin, honey, Damlin. Damelin to you, Damlin to me.
Yeah. From my dad, you know.
I studied at Damlin. I studied journalism and media studies for 3 years.
Even if it's not 3 years, like, did you really finish in record time?
Honey, ufuna ngikhiphele my academic script.
No, that's fine. No, I'll take your word for it.
Please, because I will show you. But yeah, I did finish on record time. Yeah, it was amazing. I loved every bit of it. To be quite honest, I didn't know I'd get into journalism.
Yeah.
Until I had a conversation with a cousin of mine, Unozipo, and she really opened my mind to so many things. Initially, I thought the only careers that are there are like your accounting, medicine, you know, those.
It's like you're born in apartheid, that's all you know. Counting, teacher.
Yes, teacher, doctor, nurse, blah, 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 blah. And then I stumbled upon journalism because she was studying journalism. She was like, this is so interesting, it's so like you. And I was like, girl, you're talking to me. And then I went into it. Wow. And I loved it.
So, I don't know how old your mom is.
Was.
So now, no. I'll explain to you why.
Oh, she's 65.
Yeah, 65. Okay, cool. So now, did she understand why you're studying journalism? Did she understand what journalism is?
Sure, my mom was so free-spirited. Like, even if I came to my mom and said, tomorrow you're my stripper, she would be... like, she's that person, go for it. But if you think it works for you, go for it, do it. I'll support you.
Damn.
That was my mom. She was never strict about, this is what I want from you, this is what I expect from you, the rest was apparently. No.
And then daddy?
Oh, my dad passed away when I was still in primary.
Oh, sorry.
I don't even think he'd have a problem. No, I don't know. My dad he was too cool for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fast forward to when I met you at Vow. We're so mean, but we're not gonna get into it.
Can I tell you about this guy?
Don't expose. You know I know your secrets, but tell me. I'm listening.
Yeah. Like, I was like, he thought he was walking on X, waiting. I was like, I see why you would act the way you act, but no, want to babes.
Ha, Lindy.
He never used to greet.
Ha.
He never.
You can say it again. Ha. Me.
I don't believe it. Okay, but
but what?
And
don't. Please.
I swear to God, like, I was like, this guy, what was the problem? Maybe you can tell me now. What was the problem? Were you bothered by something? Because I was like, there's no way. And you were the only person that didn't greet. You never used to greet. Honestly, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
You're wrong. Why? And I thought you were a gift, but anyway, we move.
Please cut the cameras.
It's about to go down.
Please cut the cameras because either it's going to be a fight or... Okay, anyway.
No. I'm a gentleman. No fighting. So I met you at Vow. What were you doing at Vow?
I was still a journalist, a news reporter, news anchor. Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, okay. You were also on A.
Yes. What do you mean on A? Reading the news.
Reading the news.
Yes. Reading the news. And I was a contributor to the current affairs show Breaking Ground. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I was in the news
as well, right?
No.
So you were never...
No, I don't have the strength for that. 3 hours. Okay, well, Breaking Ground was an hour.
It was not 3 hours. Yeah, it was an hour.
It was an hour, but no, I don't have the strength for that, hey?
Wow. All right, so tell me about your first time on A. How was it?
My first time reading the news was on Key's show.
Ooh.
You know what? After that bulletin,
drive time, right?
It was drive time.
Yeah.
Yes. After that bulletin, guys, I literally like I was ready.
On the 9th floor.
Yes, I was ready because it was the most cringe-worthy thing. I actually thought you'd bring a clip here, but anyway, it's fine.
Ish, I won.
It was
Next
the
time.
most cringe. I couldn't. Firstly, even today, I still hate the sound of my voice. I can't listen to myself. But that.
Wow, was it that bad? What went wrong?
I don't know. Everything went wrong. My nerves.
You couldn't
My
pronounce certain
tongue,
words.
everything went wrong. The only thing that didn't sabotage me was my voice, the fact that it came out. But it was a mess.
Ouch. And what did other people say after that?
You know, people will try and console you, even though you know
I fucked up.
it was not the one. I mean, they were like,
Yeah.
no, you'll be fine. It was your first time, but I beat myself up for that. But anyway,
So, Vow FM was not paying.
at all.
Yeah, it was voluntary work. Now, do you feel like you needed to go through that
Absolutely.
to be the person that you are today?
Absolutely. And I'd advise anyone to do that.
Yeah.
Sure, Vow FM, the opportunity it gave me is I'm where I am today because of Vow, to be quite honest. Anything and everything I know about radio, I learned there. I didn't learn it
Shout
at
out to
commercial.
them. Yeah.
I didn't learn it anywhere else. I didn't even learn it at school. I learned it there.
It's very funny how you don't learn ish at school and then you figure M7 you don't know like
School is a
Asifundiswanga
scam.
le
But
nto.
anyway, we're not going to talk about that. But anyway,
scam.
everything, no, it really is a scam. Everything and anything I know about radio, I learned at Vow.
Same here.
The
Yeah.
opportunities were great. You know, even if you weren't getting paid, but you knew what you're getting from this place will take you places.
Shout out to them.
No, shout out to them.
Okay, so now you met a lot of people at Vow. Your house Lerato, Maruna, Junior, Gwent. Did they contribute in any way in your towards your career?
A lot. I mean, those are the people that literally carried us.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
at the station. A lot. Even though I failed Gwent's stress
test.
test, but yeah,
I
no.
passed.
You passed it. I failed and I was like, I'm not gonna
Zisuka.
go back there. I didn't do it. For the
You
second
didn't
time.
do it, but you still-
No, benzofaila mos. Why mailing khona?
You try and until you pass.
No, but eventually I could use the equipment. So, you know, and this brings me to the fact that you learn along the way.
True.
Even if you fail in the beginning, but you'll learn, you know.
Yeah, the trick is to not give up.
Don't give up.
Yeah.
And that's one of the hardest things with volunteering. Like you were saying, I volunteered at Vow for 2 years before I got that internship. Right?
internship.
So I could have just left because you're not paying me, firstly, my time that I come here, but I understood the assignment and I understood the end goal. And I was like, okay, I'm not here to stay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here to learn more than anything. And that really, it built so much character. Like, you know, you
Okay.
get to commercial and you're just like, it's a breeze.
Siyahamba manje.
Siyahamba manje, you know.
Ziyakhanya.
So I'm really grateful
Yeah.
for that opportunity.
Okay, cool. So now, let's talk about the importance of volunteering. Like, when would you suggest it to anybody? You know, yes or no?
I definitely would, guys, because, and I'm speaking from experience because it's worked so much for me, right? And I understand
It's not for everybody.
it's not for everybody,
Yeah.
definitely. But you need to understand. That's why I'm saying to you, I understood
The assignment.
why I was there,
Yeah.
yes. And I understood before I even went into it. Because you need to, and that's why a lot of people don't make it out with volunteering because you get tired, right? But you need to understand even before you get into it. Hore,
Yeah.
I'm getting into this because I want one, two,
ABC,
three,
yeah.
right? Because if you just throw yourself into it, firstly, you get there, you're not going to be on air the first day you get there. You will sit, honey, until...
Who was that? Zaba.
Yes,
Yeah,
there was
like,
boot
Angaphuma
camps.
babone studio.
Exactly. You don't even ubheka lapha ewindweni because there's a microphone. Oh, you know.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things that people don't know. You apply, you get the call back, and you think you're on air. No, there's still a lot of work that goes in there before you can actually be on air. So it takes a lot of resilience. It takes a lot of patience. But if you're really passionate and you know what you want,
Oh yeah.
go for it. It builds character, guys. Like, go for it. If you're fresh from school and
Yeah.
you're going to commercial, that's great.
Ish.
But I personally would advise. Oh, sorry, you might.
Cool.
TV. Personally, I'd advise you to start volunteering.
Yeah.
Where it's a space where it allows you to make mistakes.
True.
It's a space where it allows you to rectify
grow,
your mistakes, to grow. As guys, also media is very stressful, so you need all the time.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Because there you go, you peso. Commercial. Whew. Anyways, I was talking to interviewing actually Tejo. Remember Tejo Mate?
Yes.
Yeah. And she
Love
says
her.
she didn't get in at Vow like the first time. You know, she kept on failing, but she went back. Like,
And initially, I think she wanted to be a presenter.
yeah, she did.
They took her for news.
Yeah.
That's another thing. You go in there thinking you're going to be a presenter, and they're like, "No, you'll stick with content." And then you're just like, "Ah, my dreams."
God.
You know?
Yeah.
But when I went there, I went in straight for news.
Yeah.
And I got it straight news. The first year I applied, got into news.
Wow, shout out to you. So Jacaranda now, out there with the it's not the biggest, but it's the biggest when it comes to finance.
Oh, you would know. I mean, I just worked in the newsroom. I didn't know anything about finance. Yeah.
So what were you doing at Jacaranda?
So I news still. More of, I don't even know if you could call it desk journalism, if that's what it's called, but I'd also write for digital, so we'd write articles that were published online, conduct interviews. Yeah, it was news. It was news, the basics, yeah. But we never went on the field, you were never on air, unless you're voicing something, a story, which was rare.
So wait, how let's go back. How did you get that internship?
Okay, so with Vow, you know they have the internship with Jacaranda and EWN.
Yeah.
But I don't think they still have the EWN one. I think it's
And
just
Media Mark as well.
Media Mark as well. So the internship comes out. So I've been at Vow for 2 years now, volunteering, right? And the internship comes out, and usually that's another nice thing is that they gave preference to people who have been at the station for quite some time, who understand the work. No, I can't do this,
And
right?
easy.
I applied for the position. It's quite a few of us that applied. I remember Kanya applied for it, Veronica applied for it. Yeah, there was quite a lot of us. I missed my interview. I missed the call. Right?
The call.
To say, come
through for an interview. Yeah.
I missed the call. Oslerat was like, girl.
And I was like,
She was like, are you serious about the job? And I'm like, no. She's like, okay, I'll schedule a telephonic interview. This is December. I was like, okay, thank you. Scheduled a telephonic interview. I did that. So it was with the editor at Jacka, Oslerato, and I think HR at Jacka. Did that interview. It went okay.
Okay.
But I was still mad at the fact that I missed the opportunity to
That's
sit.
yourself, ne? But I was
I'm gonna beat myself after this interview. So I'm gonna be like, oh, why did you say that? But anyway, I missed my interview. So I did the telephonic. Okay, sharp. I was like, hey, no, telephonic and temp. For me, I just felt like they're just doing it for formalities. They already have their people, right?
Out. Yeah.
Because I was just like, I missed
your call.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I stayed December, and I remember in Jan, I was in Durban, and I got the call. They're like, okay, we want to meet you in person.
Now you had to come back.
Now I had to come back because there were two candidates who we didn't interview in person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I go there. So it's like when they don't tell you it's an interview, it's just a meeting.
Ooh.
I'm like, hey, Marale. I'm like, okay, it's fine. Let me not.
It's a trap.
Let me not stress myself.
Yeah.
I try to prep, but I'm just so uneasy about this meeting because I'm just like, what is this meeting about? Like, what's going on? Fine. Yeah. I try to prep. The day comes. So the day comes, it's me and some colored girl.
Okay.
Firstly, I fainted because she's colored, she's Afrikaans speaking.
Oh.
Jacaranda is, English and Afrikaans, but predominantly Afrikaans.
Afrikaans, yeah.
I'm like, there's no way I'm getting this job.
Oh, you were negative, ne?
No. But let me tell you something. I was like, when I saw that girl, I was like,
what am I doing?
What am I doing to myself, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember Oslerato came to me. And she was like, she's very strong, this girl, the
color girl.
Yes, but you're also strong, so you can do this. You know, after Auslerato said that to me, I was like, this job is mine.
Yay, man.
I was like, I was like, you know what, this job is mine. Went into the interview. I did what I could do, but also I was still uneasy. I was like, no, man, this Afrikaans is stressing me. I don't even know a single word, you know? No. But I was like, you know what, it's okay. If this is mine, it will be mine. And then, interview was done. After the interview, I felt like I needed to drown because I didn't want to see people. I was so stressed. Yeah, I was so stressed. I was like, okay, whatever. If they call me, it's fine. If they don't, I'll stay at Vow another year and try to figure out certain things. And I got the call and I got the job.
Shout out to
which
Auslerato.
was amazing. Yeah, no, Auslerato is great.
So what did Vow FM teach you that you took to Jacaranda?
A lot. Do you mean in terms of the work itself or just
the work?
Character? Oh yeah, the writing, just having a news sense, right? Editorial sense, to be able to understand what makes news, what's important, but also just understanding your P1 audience, right? And I found that to be very challenging for me because at Jacaranda we'd find we'd find that stories about animals were more newsworthy to their audience than a state capture story. Yes, you know. So just learning and being able to balance the two, and then when you get to Vow, because with interchange, right? You'd spend a month
at Jacaranda. Different at Vow.
At Vow, it's different. Now P1 is like, okay, students. Now we need to speak to stories in and around Braamfontein, some of the issues that the community is facing, and then you go back there and you're speaking about puppies, and then you come back here and you're like, students are protesting, there's no money, you know. It was really great though. It was a great learning space, I must say. Yeah.
Nice. So now, was it only you from Vow FM?
It was myself and Kanya.
Oh, Kanya.
Love of my life.
She's still ignoring me. I'm like, yo, come through. I'm busy Yeah. Wait, before you answer that question, there's somebody that I needed to call. I'm not gonna show you who it is. Data, I don't know what's happening.
Who's this?
It's a surprise. Hi, Butle.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Can you hear me, dog?
I can.
Okay, cool. Give me a second.
Hi, Butle.
Technical, what you call technical issues. Can you hear me?
Butle, are you not supposed to be working?
Sheesh, Ash, this is bad though. Hold on.
Yeah.
Are you good, my guy?
I'm good. Should I call you the phone call?
You're the one who's working. You have airtime.
Wow, let me call you.
Sharp. So yeah, this is one of the surprises. Butle.
Why Butle?
I'll tell you after the show. You want me to tell you now?
Guys, Butle knows my dirty secrets. You can't bring Butle on the show.
Can't do no secrets.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Amen.
Wow. Okay, while we wait for the phone call. So
now I'm stressed. Now I'm panicking. Can you guys tell?
Hello.
Yes, my guy, how are you?
Butle, angazi noma uyiskebeng or usatan. I don't know which one it is.
Can you just calm down?
Butle, you always telling me to calm down.
Calm down. Okay. Whoa. Yes, level dilapa.
Yeah, my guy, I'm out here with Lindiwe. So remember I told you that I'm gonna be interviewing her.
Oh, you guys know me.
Yeah, so is there anything that you wanna say to her?
Butle, don't do that.
Words of encouragement, dirty secrets, you know, anything, dog.
I can't believe you agreed to this. And then Kuluma now this whole morning you don't tell me. I didn't even tell him about this interview, but I knew he was gonna stress me. Kanti he knows.
So firstly, then what I'm telling you, I don't like her. I hate that girl.
You hate her.
Like, I just don't like her.
Do you guys not screen your guests before they come on air? What is this?
I don't want anything to do with her.
Well, for today, just love her. Give her love, though.
No, man, I'm kidding. Oh, Lindiwe, wow. Oh, they told us.
Oh my goodness.
The only thing I can say is, we often say, my friend inspires me, but she really does. Like, she does it for me. Like, I've grown not only in my work, but also personally because of her. I saw the change when I became her friend to now compared to before I was her friend. So she's that kind of a person that you will grow also in a different way and was born. And so that's the kind of person she is. And so yeah, I just want to say I love this girl. I love her work. I love her spirit. I love her energy. And I love the level of respect she has for everyone. And
except
how
me.
Open heart and how much she loves people and ubuntu bakhe, beyond being my friend, I've seen her with how she treats people as well and how she's very caring. That's so beautiful to see. Not getting into when I was a closer person to them. So that's the kind of person she is. You will never feel left out whenever she's around. She just treats people the same, but of course I get the better treatment.
Of course.
I want to stop that.
I have
Well,
no
I don't
words.
have to say.
Yo, my mom hambai.
Whoa. Yeah, man. Anything want to say?
Buhle, I love you with all that I am. You know this. I don't even have to say it. You know it. I love you so, so much, my friend. And, yeah, no, that's...
Uzokhala yabo.
And Buhle, she said TV, as a timing. timing.
Are you still there?
Yes, I'm so here. I love you more, my friend. I love you so, so much. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm working. I'm out of the street, so...
Who's the operation?
Tudula boy, Tudula.
And I know that doors are yet to open, great things are on the way, and I can't wait to see you flourish and all your dreams coming to fruition, and you just succeeding and being happy and having lots of money and lots of love. I love you.
Buhle, I'm taking you to the top, honey. You coming with me to the
I want
top.
to see Bigatin.
When you sang
Thank you very much, my guy. I appreciate it.
Okay, cool. Bye, guys.
Sharp, sharp.
This is the best part of it.
Honestly,
Honestly, like, Buhle is your guys. No,
who am I?
it's not about you.
How's the content?
It's not about you.
You were judging our chat. Make me your content producer. I just murdered you.
Yo, Buhle guys, I could cry. Anyway, are we still?
We're still recording.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, man. So who were you with, Kanya? Yeah.
Was with Kanya, so it was just the two of us.
Is it?
Who were at Jacka, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So they took two people from Vow.
Two people from Vow. And I think at the time, Buhle actually came at the time where Kanya and I were sort of the seniors.
Oh, okay. Seniors. Levels good in. Okay, cool. You done with Jack. When does Y come in?
Y comes in. So my contract at Jacka was a year.
Yeah.
It's a year. Y was sent by God, to be quite honest. They had this post up. I applied for the job. Firstly, I was hesitant because I'm just like, I'm gonna listen to our online. Honestly, you just need to get someone's email, send your stuff.
Yeah.
These portals and we are Puma, we upload, we are download, it's a lot. I'm just like, but I actually did it. And I remember Kanya was the one who said, just do it. Because I was like, it's too much work. Firstly, they're asking me so many things. So I was like,
Yeah.
I did that in November, I think. So my contract at Jacka was supposed to end in December.
Yeah.
And so the editor there calls Kanya and I, says, guys, contracts are ending, however, we'll extend until, I think that said Feb or March, so that you guys can find something to do.
Okay.
And then, we'd have to terminate from then.
They're nice.
Yeah, no, they're very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, I won't lie. So as we were waiting, but my heart be say level.
Wow.
To be quite honest. Get the call from YFM. Sure, this is the weirdest thing. They call me, the editor, my editor now calls me. She's like, we need you to come in for an interview tomorrow. I'm like, tomorrow I'm working. And imagine, I can't say I'm going to an interview.
Oh.
So I come up with a story. Don't ask me what I said. I tell my editor at the other place. Then they're like, okay. Then I go for the interview. I went for the interview in December, I think. December.
I evaluate. December, yes, again.
And then they only call me back in like what? Feb, I think.
Damn.
So I waited all this time and I keep asking, and she's like, no, don't worry, your things are sorted. You got the job, basically. Your things are sorted. We're just waiting for HR. They're still on holiday, blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
But that's how I got the job.
Nice. So what are you doing at Y?
Still in the newsroom.
Yes, you're standing up.
No, you're standing up.
Yeah.
I'm still in the newsroom, so I read the news sometimes, but mostly I'm on the field reporter.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this, yeah. I remember first time I heard you on the radio reading the news.
Wait, at Y?
Yeah,
Okay.
at Y. I was on my way to the airport. I was going to Cape Town.
When you called me.
And I called you straight after the news. I'm like, yay, baby girl.
Is this you?
Yay.
Yeah.
You remember that day?
I remember that day. I remember that day so well. I do.
Hey.
I remember that day.
But shout out to you, man.
Thank you.
Commission.
I worked hard, guys. Sorry, I won't down. I worked really hard. And I volunteered for 2 years.
I was better part.
No, I won't. I worked really hard, yeah.
Okay, cool. So now, you're still at Y.
Yes.
Enjoying it? It's nice. The new studios?
Yeah, no, they're beautiful. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, cool. So, kunjani would like to cover stories outside?
It's wild. I can tell you, like we just spoke to Ubuhle, she's busy with Operation Tudula. It's a volatile type of job, right? It could be good, but things could just, you go to a peaceful protest, taking pictures.
You got to do it, man.
Yeah. So it also depends on what stories you do. I enjoy reporting so much. I just like the adrenaline, engaging with people, sitting in the office and reading the news. By the second bulletin, I'm just like, I need something else to do,
Wow.
Yes. So being outside is really amazing. You get to interact with different personalities. Sometimes bus tuga, they don't like the media. Sometimes they really like us.
What's the worst that a person has ever said to you while covering the news outside?
Sure, they always say horrible things. Hey, you come with your microphone. They just they don't want to speak to the media. And also, people are programmed in such a weird way. Once there's cameras, people act a certain way.
But that doesn't.
But no, that doesn't. Like, say act there's now production. Yeah, now there's but when it's only radio. Okay, first they're like, okay, so what do you want? You try and explain. They're like, okay, then you explain, no, this is what I want from you. I'm doing this and this and this. Besides, hey, I won't speak to you. Go figure TV. I said, go TV. And you're just like, but it's the same thing, So you have to deal with that as well. But I mean, it's great. I really enjoy it.
Okay. Let's quickly play a game. It's a small game, don't worry.
Same winning already, that's my problem. Okay, but yeah, what's the game?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you 2 options. You're gonna choose one and you tell me why you're choosing that one.
Sure.
You see that one?
Oh no, I don't like these games. Okay, but okay.
Okay. For the sake of the podcast, you'll like them today.
Sendela Nina as my audience.
Sendela Nina.
Sendela Nina.
Okay, cool. News editor or content producing and why?
News, definitely news.
Why?
I've never really explored my content producing side, which I think I'm great, and that's why you should hire me. But I think for now, my love is still...
But we'll call you, don't worry.
I think my love now is still with news.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely still with news. I wouldn't do a bad job as a content producer, though.
I'm not sure. Number 2, on air or in the streets? Report.
On the streets, baby. On the streets. I was gonna say the other slogan, but I
Nah, don't.
Yeah.
Don't. So close. So close. Okay.
It's not that kind of a buzz. When you know, you know.
Yeah, I think we explained why, because why you love the streets. Are you for the streets? For sure.
Not for your streets. But yeah.
Okay, cool. Commercial or your campus radio stations? And why?
I want to say both, and I know I can't say both, right?
Yeah, you can't.
Definitely commercial for the money,
Yeah.
but campus for the experience.
Okay, yeah, okay. Cool.
So
Makes
I don't
sense.
know. Uzachuza nawe lapho ukuthi uyifaka.
Balokhetho, Tandani.
Yes, or Tanda experience.
Ukuwe,
Experience
ukuwe.
can take you a long way though. But anyway, yeah.
True, it can. Okay, no, cool. I've got another surprise for you.
Ay. What is this?
Oh, me no go for a Christmas, me. I come, what they say in English? I come bearing gifts.
I've never seen this on your show. Is it the first time you're doing this?
Yeah, just for you. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, baby.
But when you don't tell me.
I wasn't supposed to.
No, you could have. Yabona
It's a
gave me a hint.
surprise.
Man, guys, I don't like surprise. Nizos fainties. Atina sinama BP nama. Nizos fainties.
Yeah.
How are you,
Yeah,
Sine?
man. Where do I start?
Oh.
At the Benigi.
Guys, before she starts, guys, Sine carried me through every single thing. Oh,
I
anyway.
can't say anything, you know I'm proud of you, right?
Oh.
Ungakhali, uzomkhalisa.
But, not English. Like a video she's trying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm proud. You've done, like, exceptionally well. And I do it all the time. Like, I was sure, I do it all the time. So, I think what you already know. Have to know it's dope. Okay, right? Don't forget. Sometimes food just goes.
If you keep calling, your line is bad, eh?
Can't hear.
Wait.
I'm saying your line is bad.
Yes, we
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can
you
hear
now.
you now.
Okay. As I was saying, sometimes people just go through shit, né? And you just forget, or you just get caught up in like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Fine. But in the instant that you may have forgotten what you've done, you're proud of,
Ooh, your line.
you know.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, so proud of where you're going. Like, and you know, man, I always say like you're gonna make it big,
Oh,
and
I
I say it
see.
and I believe it, and like when you are like national radio, yeah, you know, that's something to, you know, my
Yeah.
girl. And yeah, it's been a tough couple of months for you, I know,
Ugh.
to that moment.
You're so sweet.
But all, still, you know, you managed to hold it through it. Well, fine.
How do you feel right now?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
guys,
okay, fine.
sure. I think
Like I said, you know,
she can she hear us?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
yes, I can. You feel me?
No, he was asking me how do I feel.
Oh,
Yeah, no, guys, if I could tell you about Snetemba, like I remember going to my first story on the field,
Yeah.
and I was like, if Snetemba's not there, I'm going to die.
Wow.
And I remember asking Kanya, I was like, where is Sine going tomorrow? Because the diary comes out. I was like, wherever Snetemba is going, this is what I used to do. I'd ask her, where are you going tomorrow? And then I'd go to her story so that I could find my feet, because she carried me. Snetemba, I'll never forget you. Ever.
hey, better not.
Ever.
Thank you, Maria. What do you mean?
Yo, I love you so much. I love you so
I
much.
love you too, babe. I love you so
I
much.
love you so much.
You're gonna be great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Oh.
Sharp.
This podcast.
So that's what the speaker was for.
Do you get it
You
now?
wanna play music? I'm
Do
just
you get it now?
We'll talk off camera. Basho njalo.
About the experience off camera. Yeah, man. So Snee was your rock.
Yo, I wouldn't. There's so many things I wouldn't have done without Usne Themba. There's so many. I don't even think I'd. Sure, I owe her my life.
Shout out to Snee.
I owe her my life. Ooh,
Shout out to
she's
Snee.
amazing.
All right, because of time, tell me about your achievements. Award winning. I feel like we need.
Ngicela nifaka amapupupupu or something. Please, something.
Award winning news anchor.
Yeah, sure. I think
Where's
that.
that plaque? Do you have it? Or where is it?
No, I left it at my grand's house.
Okay. I'm not
Ngabe
about
ngiyifakela ne?
Yeah, born. But yeah.
Anyway, it's fine.
Safe way it is.
So that for me was confirmation from God, firstly, that you're in the right.
Field. Yes.
Yo, how that came about. I remember when. So it was my first time entering, right? I think I'd entered the previous year before that.
Yeah.
And when I entered that year, that previous year, I entered because we were told to enter.
Okay.
Not because
You wanted to.
I wanted to enter,
Yeah.
right? But with this particular year, I think it was 20. Oh, remind me.
Are we palang?
21. Whenever I got the award,
Yeah.
I remember after that bulletin, I was reading on Khosi Khadi and
This was
T-Rex's show.
when
Lunch.
you were still at Vow.
Still at Vow, yes,
Okay,
2019. And after that bulletin, I was like, I'm going to enter the awards with this bulletin and I'm going to win.
Cool. Yeah.
And you know when you
Speaking
enter-
things into existence.
Please, power of the tongue.
Yeah.
So, you know when you enter awards, usually, sorry, there's noise. Usually they'd
That's
advise you to select like 10 bulletins and then from the 10 cut it down to 5, from 5 to the 3.
So when you just chose one.
No, I just chose one.
This is mine. Yeah.
And it had a mistake. It had a few mistakes and I was like, this bulletin is the one. Like, I'm not going to try and sound perfect. I'm not going to try and cut out some parts of it. And I was like, this is the one. Lo and behold, it was the one.
So did higher powers approve what they sent it? Or
But I said, this is the one. I said, this is the one. But it's okay, right? What did we have to write? A synopsis or something like that. And I did that. And I remember I entered those awards knowing I'm going to win.
Damn.
Like, and that's when my faith was tested. And I was like, no, but une faith, girl. You know, when I won that, I was like, no, girl. No. But yeah, no, it was a really big award for me. But it was for the most part of it, it was confirmation that you're doing the right thing.
What do awards mean for one's career?
Sure. I don't know. For some people, it
Do you
might
put
not.
on your CV there?
Oh, no, definitely. Now, it's award winning. It does a lot because anyone wants to associate themselves with
The winners.
But I think for me, being recognized in the country is big, right? And it means there's something that you are doing right, right? And a lot of and this is media, guys. You want to associate with people who know what they're doing. Not to say if you don't win an award, you're not great. No. There's great people. I mean, when I was nominated for that award, there was 3 of us at Vow.
Okay.
In the nomination, and 3 of the best. It was Veronica and Gamu and myself.
Yo.
Right? And I was like, if any of us wins, it's a win for us.
Yeah.
You know?
We're all a family.
But at the back of my mind, I knew it was me. But you know, and it was just us 3, and then it was, I think, Tux and UCT, if I'm not mistaken. So I knew that there's something right that I'm doing.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, and I didn't want to sound perfect or anything. I took a bulletin that had,
and
I think also that's another thing. You need to be able to recover from the mistakes you make, right? You don't make a mistake and then you freeze on air and you're like, oh, sorry, can I start again? No.
You imagine.
Right? So I think those are some of the things that they want to see, you know? But yeah, no, that award.
Shout out to you and your faith. Nabapanzi. Okay, cool. So, what advice would you give to anybody that wants to do what you're doing?
You need to be very patient with yourself. Be very patient with yourself. It takes a while. Sure, it takes a while. And sometimes, the thing with radio is, it's so weird. Like, you're as strong as your last link. You're strong as your last bulletin. You're strong as your last piece of work.
Even in music, your last hit.
Yes. Yeah. So, I can be good Monday to Thursday or Monday to Friday, but my 6 o'clock bulletin on Friday, if it was horrible, that's the last thing people remember. They don't remember Monday, at least more 6 was Zamin, So
at least to Zamin.
Yeah, it's very like some days are great, some days are horrible. And you need to bring your A game all the time, And I always say radio presenters are probably the most, I admire them so much, because even if you're going through nonsense, you need to show up. And you need to sit behind that mic and you need to speak and entertain people, right?
Yeah.
You can't be it can't be a sob story where you're like, no, I'm not feeling well today, so we're gonna play music. No, you need to. The show must go on, right?
You need those links.
You need those. It's the job, right?
Yeah.
So you need to be very persistent. Yeah, I'm a langa wafani.
True.
And this industry is very. It's very tricky, right? It's very tricky, and in a sense that rejection is very, like, when you get rejected, you apply for a job, like you enter a competition, for example. You enter a competition and you don't make the cut. The people who are going to take your job. For instance, you apply for a job and you send your demo ni 3. And you don't get it. The person who you're gonna hear on air tomorrow, you're like, oh, so she got the job, right? So the rejection is there for everyone to see.
Yes.
It's not a thing where you can carry with yourself. So you need to be very strong.
Thick skin.
Thick skin is, yeah. How you get your thick skin? Hey.
Kukuwe.
No kukuwe, babes. Whatever you do it.
Yeah.
But it's a lovely industry. It allows you to be. It allows you to be great. To be great.
No, that's good. So this is the Kitchen Podcast, and we always ask people this question: can you cook, and what's your favorite meal?
I can. I just don't like it. I can cook. I just don't like cooking.
You can cook. Okay. With those nails, you can cook.
I don't mix with my nails. I use utensils or what? Yeah. But I can cook, I just don't like cooking.
Okay.
It's definitely not my favorite thing to do.
Favorite meal? Tanda? So Sinahama, you say my will be happy.
I won't be happy. I don't think I have a favorite meal at the moment.
Ooh.
Tanda masi though.
Really?
Yes, I love that.
I ate that a lot. Sashaya is lalini. And I said, I will never.
A lot of people who are from the Lalis don't like it.
I'm not easy.
Guys, amasi is life. Like, best we alala maukaita. I'm for Nelly. Amasi don't call me. Wow. But yeah, no, I think amasi are my favorite. And that's very cliche because everybody, amasi is everyone's favorite. Is it
not for me.
Really? What do you like?
Give me umngqusho. Sam.
No, I don't eat that.
Wow. That's why you're not a gift in my life.
I don't like beans.
That's why you're not a gift in my
Stop
life.
It.
I'll repeat that.
People are going to watch this. Do you know that part of it?
Yeah, I'll send it somewhere. There's the link. Boy, please enjoy. Anyways, thank you very much for coming through, for allowing us to come through, brother. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I had to drop the mic on you like that, because it's such a gift. Now go on, so.
Bye.
I'm good.
This was amazing, man. Does it have to end so quickly?
Hey, but now you have to go somewhere.
No, they can wait. It's a TV, man. I'm the star here, so no, I'm kidding. But thank you so much. Thank you for having me. No, you understand, guys.
So look.
You understand? That's fine.
Alright, we out.
You can actually speak your language?
Cut.
What?
Sounds so good.
Wow.
Juicy, yeah. I heard my niggas be proud of me. Look at I'm reppin' my city so wavy, ain't nobody stopping me. Yeah, I'm giving no one apologies. I'm up with the squad, can't handle the sauce. I'm tryna make me some rands. Look at my